Good afternoon. Namaste, everyone present here today to celebrate Mother Language Day. Today, I would like to present a short introduction about languages of Northeast India. As India is rich in its culture and heritage, so it is also rich in its huge variety of languages. When we talk about Northeast of India, so we think about the Seven Sisters basically. So in these Seven Sisters, we the states are Meghalaya, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and sometimes Sikkim is also a part of Northeast. But the North Bengal of West Bengal also shares some culture and heritage and languages with Northeast of India. If we talk about the classification of languages in Northeast, so the languages belong to Indo-Aryan, Austric, and Sino-Tibetan group. So Indo-Aryan means most of the North Indian languages like Hindi and all North Indian languages basically. Austric languages has a similarity with Vietnamese and languages in Myanmar. And Sino-Tibetan, as the name says, it has a similarity with China and Tibet. Now let's talk about the different languages in Northeast. In Assam, there are four major languages spoken, which are Assamese, Kachari, Bodo, and Karbi. If you go to Arunachal Pradesh, Mongpa, Adi, Aptani, Nisha, and Nokta. If you go to Meghalaya, you find Khasi, Zantia, and Garo. These are the three major languages spoken in Meghalaya. So in Manipur, Mithai is the official language Manipuri, which is also known as Manipuri, and you can find dialects of Nagas in Manipuri and Kuki-Chin. So these are the major languages in Manipur. If you move on to Nagaland, you find a huge group of language there. Angami, O, Chang, Lota, and so on. So there are basically huge group of tribes living there. So there are different varieties of language you find in Nagaland, and one of the official language is also English. And most of the northeastern part of India has the official language English as one of the languages. In Mizoram, you can find Mizo and Lusai, the two major languages spoken in this state. And if you move to Tripura, Tripura and Bengali are the major languages spoken there in Tripura. Sikkim and the regions of North Bengal, the huge population, like 90% of the population speak Nepali there. And I come from a small town in Darjeeling, and our mother tongue is Nepali. Today, I would like to give a small introduction about my mother tongue, Nepali, or sometimes it's also known as Gorkhali language. The Nepali language has its origin from Indo-Aryan, and it has a Devanagari. It also has a Devanagari script for writing the language. And the booming of the Nepali language began in late 1800s. It is estimated that 17 million people all over the world speak Nepali, and 90% of them come from country Nepal. When it comes about Nepali language, we do not forget Adikavi Vanubhaktacharya. We call him Adikavi because he was the first Nepali poet who wrote a poem in a pure form of Nepali, because before that all the poems and books and novels and storybooks were mixed with Sanskrit, Hindi and Nepali mixed together. So he was the first poet who wrote a poem in a pure form of Nepali. So that's all from my side about the Nepali language, and Hope you had a lot of information today. Dhanyavad. Thank you.